Hey guys, so I totally didn't know that this was even like a thing on YouTube that is apparently a thing, but people post their collections of those Bath & Body Works PocketBac things, little hand sanitizer things, which I've seen some pretty crazily sized collections on here that even put mine to shame, and I thought I had a really insane number of them, given that I'm a germaphobe, although with good reason, because I have a compromised immune system, so anything that's gonna help with that, generally, yeah, I'm on board with. But anyway, so I've amassed so many of these things over the years that I've, like, kind of had to put, like, what's the word? Not a binge stop, but whatever the word for that would be, because I'm having a brain fart right now. Yeah, until I use some of them up. Just agreement with myself not to just, like, keep buying more and more of them, although occasionally I still do, but I don't buy them in, like, mass quantities at a time now, like I used to. Although, I think I'm getting to the point where maybe I could justify a little one again. But, yeah, so, apparently it is a thing on here to post collections of them, so I'm gonna post mine. And I've also got 3 of the bigger ones too that I'm gonna include with this just because I can. So I'll just do those first to get them out of the way. I've got the Japanese cherry blossom one in the big pump, which you can see I used quite a bit. I'm probably gonna buy another one of that because I use it all the time and it smells really good. Apparently it's like one of my favorite scents, and I never knew that it was until I got something in this scent from Bath & Body Works and was like, oh my god, I've smelled that smell my whole life and never known what exactly it was. I just knew that I liked it. So now I have, like, Japanese cherry blossom everything since this realization. I've also got the sweet cinnamon pumpkin in the big bottle, which is getting rather low, and I don't know if they're still selling it this year or if I have to wait till next year or go on eBay or something to get another big one, but it's another one that I use a lot of, and even though most people would just use it in the fall, I use it year-round because I just like it. So there's that one. And whoop, knocked it over. There's also the sweet pea in the really old packaging in the big pump. But this one was a disappointment, not because of the smell, but because every time I have ever gone to use it, even when it was brand freaking new, and I probably should have returned it, but I didn't, because I didn't know about the exchange policy yet then, even with the tiniest amount possible to use, the little blue dots, you can see those in there? Yeah, normally with these, they've all got those. I think that's the antimicrobial thing in it, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe those are the scent beads. I'm not really sure what they are, but regardless, they all have them. Usually you rub your hands together and those disappear into nothing. Except with that one, and it just smears like streaks of blue stuff that's all chalky on your hands, and it still feels slimy, and no matter how long you wait, it just feels sticky and slimy-ish, and you end up having to wash it off. It's like, okay, if it were just old, maybe I could understand it being like that. Even when it was brand new, it was like that. So I don't know. So, I don't know. The little one doesn't do that, it's just that one. But my other big ones don't do that, so I don't know what's wrong with that one. But anyway, so, moving along to the little ones, I have got, these 3 live in my purse, and they occasionally get swapped out, but the 3 that are currently living in my purse are, ironically, the sweet pea one, Japanese cherry blossom, gee, I'm totally not noticing a pattern or anything, no, and the freshly picked peaches, which just, I'm going to smell some right now because I love it so much. Yeah, that was really nice, although I feel like I pick up a hint of orange with it, which I don't know why, but I do, so I'm just going to put those back in my purse so I don't forget. Then the next group of them just live on my desk for easy grabbing. There's the Slam Dunk Rebound Orange, which, just comparatively, it's not that different from the freshly picked peach one, which, I don't know, it's strange. Another Japanese cherry blossom. I've got so many of this one, it's ridiculous, especially given that I've got the big bottle. I don't know. I've got like 6 of the little one. I have got fresh lavender. This one's almost out, but I've got more over here. So I have got from the dog collection from 2011, 12, something like that. The Hip Hop Plum one, if you can see that. It's really cute. I got a few of the dog ones, but we didn't actually have a dog yet. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten the whole collection at the time. But this is another one that smells really good that kind of surprised me. I wasn't expecting it to smell that good. I was expecting it to be almost berryish, but it's not. It's just really nice, so I like that one. This one is almost totally gone, but I remember not being that huge a fan of it, and I was kind of just trying to use it up, because, yeah, the California Poppy one. There, okay, focused. And, let's see, did it grow on me at all? Not really, no. Well, I'm kind of glad that one's almost gone. So those are the ones that live on my desk. And then in my stockpile that I keep in the box, that some of my Bath & Body Works stuff came in, I'll go through these one by one, and there is a lot. Fair warning. I've got, starting with Pink Sugar Plum in the old packaging, I think. Unless they've changed, I think they've changed it, and that one smells like, what does that smell like? It's kind of really similar to that plum one I just showed you guys, except with a hint of, I don't even know. I mean, I feel like I smell orange again on this one, but it's more plum and almost like the sugary scents that they do, like a combo of those, if that makes any sense. It's hard to describe smells, sorry. I've got Fresh Market Apple, which I used to be allergic to apples, even though they were basically my favorite fruit ever before that. So I would buy apple-scented things, so I wouldn't feel 100% left out, and would just live vicariously and be like, and pretend I was eating them, even though I obviously wasn't, because you don't eat hand sanitizer. But smelling it and just, yeah, kind of reminiscing on the days I could eat them. But now I can eat them again. So now it's like, I notice I haven't used very much of it ever since that became a thing again. So yeah, I've got an almost full one of that. I have got Pop of Pink Blushing Berry, which is in the paint thing. I think I got all 3 of that set. And it just smells like, it's like not quite strawberry, but strawberry and just generic berry together. I don't know. Another one from the dog set, I've got Royalty. Like, not royalty, but royalty, 2 words. With a cute little puppy on it. And it smells like kind of lemony, and I'm assuming their interpretation of tea. It's lemon and something else for sure. I've got Caribbean Escape. I've got several of Caribbean Escape because that's one of my ultimate favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. And that one's just sort of like, not really pina colada exactly, but it's very heavily coconut. And, well, okay, yeah, maybe pina colada was accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that one. Then again, I have just about every product that they make in Caribbean Escape. So, I've got Cilantro Peach, which I wish I had bought more of. I only got the one because I wasn't sure with the combo of cilantro if I was gonna like it or if it was just gonna be like hella gross. But actually, surprisingly, it smells good. It works, and yeah, it's like, you can definitely pick up on the earthy, cilantro-y smell. Not so much the peach when it's in the bottle, but when you put it on, you smell more of the peach. But it's a nice combo. I like it. I've also got Paris Amour, which actually, to be honest, I forgot I had that one. Because I was watching other people's videos these earlier and thinking, huh, I should get that one. And apparently I did and forgot, so. And it kind of is a florally smell, like floral perfume, if that's descriptive enough, I don't know. I feel like there's probably a better way of wording it than that, but oh well. There is the hot vanilla sugar from the Mom Rocks line. It was like a Mother's Day thing, and it was when I was very first buying these, and these were on clearance for like 20 cents a piece or something, so I was like, fuck it. So I got like all of them, but basically it's just warm vanilla sugar with a different name. So, we have got, I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, I'm dumb. Yes, I do. It's at the bottom. Christmas candy. I was seeing the All I Want for Christmas is, or All I Want Is, and then it has a picture of mistletoe, and I was like, that can't be right, can it? Now it was like, no, that wasn't the name. I remember it being something else, and then, oh yeah, it's at the very bottom. So this one is, I think it's just one of the sugary ones, but it's like sugar and very, very subtle citrus, like generic citrus. You can't really put a finger point on it. There's the I Love Shopping, and that one's just peach, but since peach is like my favorite of anything, I smell all the peach ones. And they're all good. Although that one, to me, not the orange so much as I pick up on the tangerine there, so I don't know if my nose is playing tricks on me today, or if they just kind of mix them like that, so you can't really replicate. Okay, another one from that Mom collection was the Sweet Petals. Actually, I would love to know if they still make this scent in another name, because I actually really, really like this one. It's another, like, really florally one. It's kind of like Paris Amour. That's probably the closest one I can think of to compare it to. But it's really, really nice, and I'd like them to bring that one back, or if it totally exists under another name and I'm just dense and haven't picked up on it, somebody should totally point that out to me. Okay, so there is the ribbon candy, which is really adorable, but I seem to remember this one, I don't think smelled that good. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so this was from one of those sprees where they were just on clearance and I just freaking bought everything and didn't even know what they smelled like, and sometimes that works out great. Sometimes you end up with stuff like this where it's like, oh god, I am probably never going to use that. So yeah, it's really cute, but smell-wise, it's So, okay. Also from that Christmas line is Vanilla Sprinkle Cookie. And I think this is old packaging. This one, I think also because it's rather old, I think the smell on this one kind of started to shift. Or let me see, maybe if shaking it, does that help? Like remix it up or something? Let's try again. No. Okay, well, that one just basically is like alcohol and vanilla. I don't know. Moving on, Winter Candy Apple. It's very similar packaging to one of the first ones, but oh well, it's really cute though. This one just is like kind of like apple and flowers. I don't know how that translates into candy apple, but it's like apple and flowers, legit. So, I have also got, whoops, dropped it, Paradise Coconut, which, oh my gosh, this one is just heavenly. It, smells like, obviously coconut. It's similar to Caribbean Escape, but more coconut and with, like, a sweet, almost sugary after smell. I keep like wanting to say aftertaste, but I'm like, you don't taste this, you smell this. So I don't know what the protocol is on the words you use for that. This one I bought as a joke because as a Beatles fan, probably anyone outside the fandom isn't going to understand why cranberry sauce is funny, but cranberry sauce, it exists. As far as the smell goes, it's not that great of a smell, but it legit does smell exactly like cranberry sauce. So, I mean, real cranberry sauce, I do like to eat actual cranberry sauce, but wearing it on my hands, not so much, but, it is very convincing in its smell. I'll leave it at that, and the packaging is just hilarious to me, so yeah, had to have it. I have freshly picked raspberries, and that one I remember was pretty good. Yep, it just is straight up raspberries. Not a lot to say there. I have the Be Nice Honeyberry, which was from like their Be Well line, if I remember right. They were like mixed with honey, like all the different scents. There were several different ones. You can smell the honey on this one pretty heavily. Other ones, not so much. This one they mixed up and put 2 stickers on it. It's kind of funny. I have also got Raspberry Pink Peony, which I don't know if they still sell this one or not, but this one's nice. Even though it says it's got pink peony in it, it's not really that florally. It's more the raspberry. Like, it's almost an afterthought with the floral notes in it, but that's okay. Paradise Coconut. Did we already do that? I think we did. We did. Okay. So, I've got 2 of that, apparently. I've got Fresh Picked Tangerines from the Fresh Picked line. And, yeah, it's pretty just straight up tangerine, which is good, but, yeah, not a lot to say there either. I've got more of the Fresh Picked Peaches, which I already did. Got 1, 2, just 2 others? Oh, okay, I guess I only had 3 of the peach one. Okay, I've got Jolly Gingerbread Cookie. I seem to remember. Whoops. Okay, for real, I'm going to have to do something about this camera mount because it was having these issues the other day too when I was filming, and yeah. So hopefully it will stay in place. If it doesn't, oh well, I guess I'll keep moving it. Anyway, so Jolly Gingerbread Cookie. I seem to remember liking it, but I'm not positive if this is what I'm thinking of or not. Oh, it is! Okay, so it's like kind of gingerbready, kind of caramely, like almost like a pumpkin spice latte, but not that pumpkin-y, but okay, there's weird sound outside. Yeah, like the spices that are in a pumpkin spice latte, it's like those in this. But yeah, I'm not good at describing smells. I'm sorry, guys. I've got Island Nectar, which is another one of my absolute favorites of Bath & Body Works' whole line of stuff. It's another one that is very coconut heavy, but there's more to it than that. It's got more body to it. It has, like, hibiscus, I want to say. I'm not positive if it's hibiscus or not, but there's definitely some type of really distinct flower in it, and not just like the generic floral smell, but like it's very islandy for sure. So I told you guys I'm really bad at this, I know. There's the peppermint stick one, which, was this one good or was this bad? Let's find out. I can't remember. It's been a while. Yeah, not so great. It's kind of, I don't know if I got a dud or not, but it kind of smells like minty glue. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So that's that one. I've got freshly picked strawberries. I had actually had another one of these, but I gave it to, I think, my sister, maybe? I want to say I gave it to her. I gave it to somebody. I know I gave one of my strawberries away. See, this is another one I feel like I pick up on notes of tangerine with, even though it's supposed to be something else. But you do smell strawberry too. It's not like just inaccurate, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, another one from that mom line. This one, they renamed the Japanese cherry blossom into sexy cherry blossom. I can see why they had to do away with that one, but it does smell awful good though. But then again, I love the Japanese cherry blossom, so. Here's another one from that paint line. Paint the Town Red, Strawberry Kiss, which it smells more like cherry to me than strawberry. My nose may just be off from smelling all these back to back, though. This one is Winter Cranberry. And it's not really like the cranberry sauce one, surprisingly. I was expecting them to be really similar, given it's still a cranberry thing, but no, it's more like berry with, what would I say it's mixed with? I don't really know how to describe that. I honestly am not sure. I can tell there's something else, but I can't put my finger on what. I hate it when that happens. So there's the I Love You Bouquet, which is another like generic floral, but it's nice. It's nice. Yeah, this one's kind of like daisies or something, or carnations, like how they smell. I mean, at least I can put my finger on what sort of flower they smell like instead of just generic flowers, but no, they kind of do smell like a specific flower, so that's a little different from most of them. Okay, this one is Twilight Woods for Men. Yes, I got the men ones, not because I just have a PocketBac buying problem, but because I actually have a weird habit of layering men's cologne and then putting like a spritz of just perfume or body mist over it to do the male-female thing at the same time. I've always done that. So similarly, sometimes I layer these as well. But yeah, so this one smells like suede leather, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to describe the men ones. I don't know why. I've got Creamy Pumpkin, which I wish they had more of the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I ended up with a bunch of Creamy Pumpkin because I had falsely assumed they would be very similar or the same thing. They are not the same thing, and I found out I don't like this one nearly as much as the other. It's not terrible, but it's so not the same as the other. Yeah, it's like it's definitely mostly pumpkin, which is good, but also with the vanilla notes and just sugar. And it doesn't really work. And unfortunately for me, also in my assumption that those two scents would be the same thing, I bought the entire line of soaps in that scent instead of the other one, because they were out of the other one. Lesson learned the hard way. Know what not to do again. I've got Caramel Apple, which is really, really good. This one, it smells exactly like what the name says. It's Caramel Apple. It's very, very well done. It's probably another one of my favorites of the autumn ones. This one is Mocha Mousse, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got glitter in it. And yes, when you put it on, the glitter stays on your hands and gets on everything you touch. Which, you know, if it weren't for the glitter, as much as I love sparkly things normally, when it gets on everything I touch, it annoys me. So, I mean, if it weren't for that, this would probably be one of my favorites, because scent-wise, I love it. Because it's like chocolate and coffee, which I guess is the definition of mocha. Okay, I'm dumb. I've got the candy corn one, which I remember just being like really sugary. Yeah, it's like straight up sugar. I've got the little one of the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I think I've got a few. Yeah, I do. I've got 1, 2, 3 of that one. I remember I stocked up after I figured out which one was the right one. Yeah, I know exactly what it smells like. I just like how it smells. And yeah, it's very cinnamony along with pumpkin. It's another one where the name is very accurate. So if you can just imagine what pumpkin and cinnamon smells like, that is exactly what this smells like. This one is Brownie Mix, and is that, no, it's not glittery. I got it on my nose. Got a little too close there. Yeah, that one it just smells like chocolate, like hot cocoa, in my opinion. And there's actually a candle I have from Bath & Body Works that I got around the same time as these that smells exactly like it, and I think that one was supposed to be hot cocoa, so yeah, I think they use the same scent recipe here. This one is Mango Mai Tai. It's very, very coconutty. This is like almost identical to Caribbean Escape in my opinion. Yeah, I actually can't tell a difference. Actually, let me do them back to back and see if I can tell a difference. No, they smell exactly the same. So if you ever wanted one and the other one's out, they smell the same. So now you know. I've got the Peach Punch, which I don't think they sell anymore. Do they, guys? I'm not sure. If they don't, I'm gonna have to hit up eBay because I remember really liking this one because it's not a peach one, and it is like exactly the smell of peach iced tea. So another one very well captured. This one I really, really like, and I hope I can find more of it. The Peppermint Patty one, and it does smell like peppermint patty. You can distinctly smell chocolate and mint, and it is really good. Yeah, that is so good. And then I'm always afraid to let my dog lick my hands because I'm always scared that what if there's like actual chocolate in the gel and I don't know it, and I'm like inadvertently poisoning my dog by letting her kiss my hands. I don't know. It's that convincing to where I have to worry these things. Okay, this one is Apple Lavender. And you get more apple than lavender without, I mean, you get some lavender, but it's more apple. This one is Fresh Picked Pears. And yeah, it's just pears. All the fresh picked ones pretty much are just straight up what they say they are. Eucalyptus Mint, which I am not that sure why I got this one because I don't really like eucalyptus, but especially we live right next to a bunch of eucalyptus trees and they stink. I was really hoping this would smell better. It does not. It smells like those trees. I've got another Jolly Gingerbread Cookie over here. This one I totally got for the picture on it. It's another one of the dog ones. It's a little Toto puppy, but it's starfruit, and it's one of those things where I thought they had invented starfruit for candy and wasn't a real thing. Apparently starfruits are a real thing. I very recently found out, and this smells like one. Yeah, so there's that. You may have learned something today. Probably not. I was probably the only person who didn't know they were a real thing. Warm vanilla sugar. I've got a few of this one, I think. I've got the Stress Relief Eucalyptus Spearmint, which I got it because it's stress relief, not because it's eucalyptus. But this one, see, unlike the other one, smells decent. I can tolerate this. I actually kind of like this one, whereas the other one I'm just like, ah! So I don't know. It's a weird thing. This one is Energy Orange Ginger. And that one is a very invigorating smell. Like, even just like a little sniff of it, I feel like, ooh, I'm a little more awake right now. So, it's a very good one. I've got more Japanese Cherry Blossom. I've got, yes, the Pumpkin Caramel Latte. It's like exactly like a pumpkin spice latte, and that's exactly why I bought it. Because I am one of those typical white girls who buys about a gazillion pumpkin spice lattes every fall. Not gonna lie. So I lost track of how many I've had this year already, so. That is indeed the smell, and it is so good. This is another one of the glittery ones, and it's, it was from like a school-themed set. I forget what the name was, but it's called Bellini Dream, and I forget if it's a peach Bellini or a pear Bellini, but it's another glittery one. I think you can see that. It's blue, so obviously I like it because blue and sparkly. Ooh, I just wish the sparkles would stay put, but oh well. Yeah, I think this one's more pear Bellini than peach Bellini, but that's okay, because I like both, so that's alright. This one's Aqua Blossom. I can't remember if this is the one I thought was gross or not. Let me see. Yeah. It's overly florally mixed with, like, you know when things try to scent things like the ocean or the beach, but it really doesn't accurately capture the scent of the ocean or the beach? Like, I know the Avon line of sea-themed stuff, it smells an awful lot like that, and yeah, I was pretty let down with that one. Another sparkly one that, even with its sparkles, I have worn a lot of it. See the sparkles, ooh, sparkles. This one's Coconut Caramel Whip, and it's really good. It's more coconutty than anything, but it's like those bags of chopped coconut bits that you can get in the store. It smells a lot like that. I don't really pick up on a whole lot else, but apparently the other things are in there too, because it doesn't smell like the straight up coconut smells of other ones here. Okay, another one of the for men ones, Noir, which mostly, I think I got that one just because of the name sounded cool, because it made me think of film noir, so that one's just a very men's cologne-y type one. It smells kind of like the men's cologne Vendetta, which I wear a lot. It used to be my dad's, and then he stopped wearing it, and then I adopted it and started buying it, and yeah. Okay, Dancing Waters. If it would focus. Focus, bitch. Okay, there. Dancing Waters, which, yeah, this is the one, I think. Yeah, it just smells in no way meant to be offensive, but it just, to me, smells like old lady perfume. Gonna leave it at that. I just cannot get past it. My sister agrees with me, and now we're kind of stuck with it. So, Malibu Citrus. There. It's supposed to be lime, I think, given the color, but I smell lemon, and that's about all I get out of it. I don't know where the Malibu comes from. I guess it just was meant to sound cool. This one is Pear Tree. And it's another one of the overly sugary ones. It's like pear, but with the really artificial sugar, like the ribbon candy one, mixed with a pear. And that's what this smells like. I'm not that big a fan of that one. What does that say? Apple Wreath. I think they've since changed the packaging on this one. Whoa, that is like very evergreeny. It's been a while, I told you. I forgot what some of these smelled like. And you do get a lot of apple from it, but yeah, they aren't kidding with the wreath part. It's like if you sniffed a Christmas tree up close. That's about the smell. Okay, Orchard Leaves I had actually really liked for a while until my brother ruined it for me. Because I put some on in his car. And he has a very small car. He had the windows up and he had the heater on because it was wintertime. And all of a sudden he was like, "What is that smell?" I was like, "What?" And I kind of wasn't owning up that I just put some of this on. And he was like, "It smells like rotting leaves or rotting apples. Is there bad food in here?" I was like, "Oh, shit." And the more I smelt this, the more I cannot unsmell the way he described it. And yeah, it just, I guess with Orchard Leaves, it even shows on the cover if it autumn leaves, which I guess technically are dead and dying leaves, so yeah, there's that. I had really, really liked that one too, till he went and said that and kind of wrecked it for me. Okay, this one, I'm not sure why this exists. It's really gross, and I had high hopes, but I don't know what I was thinking. The Home Run Green Grass. Common sense should have told me it was going to be gross. I should have known this. Yet, whenever my dad mows the lawn, or the neighbors mow the lawn. I like the smell of freshly cut grass in real life, but any artificial attempt at trying to capture that smell is always disgusting. I have never smelled one that actually smells like an actual cut lawn. I mean, there is undeniably a grass smell to it, but it's not the good kind of grass smell. It just is really nasty. It's like, yeah, I can't even with it. It's bad. It's bad. I'm not sure if anybody likes that one. It's just, oh, that one is so bad. I don't know why it's a thing. I don't know why anyone would wear that on purpose. Anyway, moving right along after that horrible nasal assault, is Vanilla Bean Noel. And this one, if I remember right, I think was a lot like more vanilla sugar. Except that I think, oh no, the cap opens on that one. One of them, the cap is broken on and I have to unscrew it whenever I want to wear it, but yeah, it's basically warm vanilla sugar. I've got cinnamon raisin cookie, which I love, and it really does smell like cinnamon raisin cookies, and I love those too, so. Working a lot. I don't know. I think this is one of the ones you have to actually put on to really get the smell of. I've got Wild Berry Hibiscus, which is another one I think they changed the packaging on. And it's kind of grapey, and I am not a fan of grape. So that one was kind of a bummer. Yeah. I've got Wild Berry Dahlia, which is kind of another one that I hate to say has a smell like glue, but it's like berries and glue. Sorry, guys. But it's pretty though, isn't it? It's very pretty, and it's purple, so I mean, it's got that going for it. Royal Purple. Remember what I just said about grape? I didn't read it very closely. And again, common sense should have told me that purple is going to be grape, given most things that are purple, that are scented, are grape. Yeah. Straight up grape Dymatap, or grape Tylenol, or grape any type of medicine. This is that smell, and it's not good. I'm sorry if you like grape. I am not a fan. At all. It makes me dry heave. Midnight Pomegranate. I don't think they make this one anymore, and that sucks because it's a really nice one. Yeah, it's like another fruity slash florally mix one. So there's that. Another one from that Christmas set is Blue Raspberry, which being blue, I had to have it. And it's raspberry, which I like. Although this one is another one of the more grapey berry ones, so I don't know. I mean, it's not overwhelming, so I can hang with that one. I've got some more fresh lavender. I wish I could get that one in like one of the huge hand pump things. Got 1, 2, 3 left of the fresh lavender, down from about 10 that I originally had. Oh, this used to be overfilled over the top. This is actually a pared down collection. I should have filmed this back when I still had all of them, but I didn't know that these videos were a thing, so. Okay, this one is the Be Well Lavender Honey one, and this one I like a lot. Yeah, it's mostly just lavender, but there's definitely another like after scent to it, which I'm assuming is honey, but hard to put your finger on it. Pacific Blue, which again, being blue, I was like, ooh, I want it. And there's a Calgon body mist. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but it smells just like it. It's a blue one too. It's about the same color of blue actually, and it smells exactly like that. It's some type of oceany one, so I guess that's appropriate. But yeah, I cannot think of the name for the life of me, which is really sad because I used to wear it every single day in about 8th grade. Yeah, I've got another Bellini dream that's all full still. Sparkles, sparkles. Yeah, so actually I have another 2 of those. So double sparkles. Yeah, so there's that. So I think presently that's all the ones I have, because I used up a lot of them and I gave some of them away. So that's what I've currently got. When I get some more, I'll make an updated video, and I'll probably make a favorites video at some point too. But for now, that's the full collection at the moment. So look forward to an updated version whenever I use some of these up so I can justify getting more.